How to recover unpaid wages in Florida. If your employer failed to pay you what you earned, Florida law may give you a way to recover that money. Workers in Florida are entitled to full and timely payment of wages under federal and state law. Unpaid wages can include minimum wage, overtime, or other compensation an employer promised but did not pay. The primary federal law protecting workers is the Fair Labor Standards Act, known as the FLSA. The FLSA requires covered employers to pay at least minimum wage for all hours worked. The FLSA also requires non-exempt employees to receive overtime pay at 1.5 times their regular rate for hours over 40 in a workweek. Florida workers are also protected by the Florida Minimum Wage Act, called the FMWA. The FMWA sets Florida's minimum wage and provides a process for recovering unpaid minimum wages. Florida law does not create separate overtime rules, so overtime claims generally follow the FLSA. If an employer fails to pay wages, an employee may be able to file a legal claim to recover the unpaid amounts. Claims can be brought under federal law, state law, or both, depending on the facts. Under the FLSA, an employee may file a lawsuit without giving the employer advance notice. This allows a worker to move quickly when wages are withheld. Under the Florida Minimum Wage Act, different steps apply before filing suit. Florida law requires written notice to the employer before filing a minimum wage lawsuit. The notice must state the wages owed, the work dates, and the total unpaid amount. After receiving notice, the employer has 15 days to pay or resolve the claim. If the employer does not act within 15 days, the employee may file a lawsuit. Missing required steps under Florida law can affect your ability to recover wages. Deadlines also apply to unpaid wage claims in Florida. Under the FLSA, most claims must be filed within 2 years. If the employer's violation was willful, the deadline may extend to 3 years. Under the Florida Minimum Wage Act, claims generally must be filed within 4 years. Willful violations under Florida law may allow up to 5 years to file. Different deadlines may apply depending on the type of wage claim involved. Unpaid wage claims can arise in many ways. Examples include failure to pay minimum wage or overtime. Claims may also involve misclassification of employees as exempt or as independent contractors. Off-the-clock work and improper deductions may also lead to unpaid wages. In some cases, final paychecks, commissions, or bonuses may be withheld. The damages available depend on the claim and the law applied. An employee may recover the actual unpaid or back wages owed. In many cases, the law allows recovery of liquidated damages equal to the unpaid wages. This can effectively double the amount recovered. Attorneys' fees and court costs may also be recoverable if the employee prevails. These provisions make it possible to pursue a claim without paying fees up front. Some workers may choose to file a complaint with the U.S. Department of Labor instead of a lawsuit. The Department of Labor can investigate and seek back wages on behalf of employees. Certain smaller claims may also be eligible for small claims court. Employees are also protected from retaliation for asserting wage rights. Federal and Florida law prohibit employers from punishing workers for seeking unpaid wages. Retaliation can include termination, reduced hours, or other adverse actions. If retaliation occurs, additional legal remedies may be available. A lawyer can help evaluate which law applies and which option is strongest. An attorney can also ensure deadlines and procedural requirements are met. Choosing the right approach can make a significant difference in recovering wages. A law firm experienced in wage and hour claims can guide workers through this process. BT Law Group, PLLC represents employees seeking unpaid wages in Florida. The firm assists workers throughout Miami-Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach counties. BT Law Group, PLLC can help determine whether an employer violated wage laws. If you believe you are owed unpaid wages, speaking with a lawyer may help protect your rights. BT Law Group, PLLC is located at 3050 Biscayne Boulevard, STE 205, Miami, Florida, 33137, United States. You can contact BT Law Group, PLLC by calling 305-507-8506.